Sugar. It's everywhere. In your morning coffee, favorite soda, healthy yogurt, even bread. We consume tons of it. It had been months of feeling like I was running on empty. My energy was non-existent, and constant cloud of fatigue hung over me. I tried to push through my days, but by the afternoon I was ready to collapse. I couldn't figure out why I was always so tired. I was getting enough sleep, or so I thought, and I wasn't eating a lot of junk food. One day at the grocery store, I grabbed what I thought was a healthy yogurt, and it was a fancy brand with a picture of fruit on the label. But as I was about to eat it, something made me turn it over and read the nutrition label. To my shock, it had more sugar than a candy bar. I started to wonder what else I was eating that was secretly loaded with sugar. The next time I met up my friends, I shared my discovery. I talked about the yogurt and the other foods and how I finally understood why I felt so exhausted. One my friend said, "That's exactly how I feel." Another added, "I'm always so tired. I just thought it was a normal." I turned it out they were all experiencing the same mysterious fatigue. My personal discovery became a shared realization, and we all decided to start paying more attention to what we were eating. That hidden yogurt was a wake up call for all of us. After that, I decided to cut sugar consumption for 1 month. Let's see, what if you hit a pause too? Just for 1 month, cut added sugar from your life. Sounds scary? Don't worry. Today you will discover the surprising things that happen to your body and mind when you give it a break. Quick note, we're talking about added sugar, the kind manufacturers put in foods or we spoon into tea, not the natural sugars in fruits like fructose or milk, lactose. Those are okay for now. The first days are toughest. Your brain rebels. You might feel intense cravings, hands reaching for cookies. Normal. Sugar triggers dopamine, the pleasure hormone. Your body wants its fix. Next, fatigue and irritability. Energy crashing, mood swinging widely. Your body is switching from sugar high lows to normal energy sources. Headaches, a common detox symptom. Drink more water. And there is also a tip. Don't give up. This is temporary. Hydrate, eat enough protein and healthy fats like nuts, avocado, sleep well, fight cravings with a fruit, apple, berries, or dark chocolate, 70% plus cacao. After a week, you'll reach a first victory. You'll start noticing steady energy, no more spikes and crashes. Without the sugar roller coaster, your body uses food energy evenly. Feel more focused? Heightened taste buds. Fruit tastes incredibly sweet. Vegetables reveal new flavors. Sugar dulled receptors wake up. Also, better sleep. Easier to fall asleep, deeper, more restful sleep. Blood sugar spikes no longer disrupt rest. And also one more tip. Savor this new sensation. Experiment with the spices like cinnamon, vanilla, ginger. They boost natural sweetness. By mid-month and the finish line, changes become clear. By sugar phase, reduced puffiness, redness, acne and inflammation often decrease significantly. Skin looks clearer, brighter, firmer. Sugar fuels inflammation. Waistline thanks you. Even without strict dieting, bloating subsides and you might lose inches. Sugar equals empty calories and water retention. Also, stronger immunity. Less sugar equals less fuel for bad bacteria and inflammation. You might get fewer colds or bounce back faster. Sharper mind, improved focus, memory, mental clarity. The sugar fog will disappear. The next, craving control. It's a big win. You're no longer a hostage to sweets. Cravings weaken. You control your choices. Freedom feels incredible. As a bonus, rediscovering real taste, true enjoyment of whole foods, nuts, spices, quality cheese, berries, their flavors shine. This is not magic, it's science. Stable blood sugar, no insulin spikes, less fat storage, steady energy. Also, reduced body weight, inflammation equals better skin, immunity, lower future disease risk. Reset taste buds and dopamine system, and you learn to enjoy real food. One of the most well-known experiments on the effects of sugar was conducted on rats to study how it impacts the brain. Scientists divided the rats into two groups. One group was fed a regularly healthy diet, while the other was given access to sweet water containing a large amount of sugar, in addition to their regular food. So the results were astonishing. The rats that received the sweet water quickly became addicted to sugar. When the scientists removed the sweet water, the rats showed withdrawal symptoms similar to those that occur with drug addiction. They were anxious, restless, and showed signs of depression. What did the scientists discover? The study showed that sugar affects the brain by activating the same reward system, pleasure center, as addictive substances. When sugar is consumed, the brain releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter that causes a feeling of pleasure and motivates the repetition of the action. Over time, to get the same feeling of pleasure, the rats needed more and more sugar, which is a typical sign of addiction. This experiment helped scientists better understand why it is so difficult for people to give up sweets and how sugar can affect our behavior and even mood. Well, next time buying some food, watch out for hidden traps. Hidden sugar is everywhere. Read labels vigilantly. Sauces, ketchup, barbecue, bread, granola, diet bars, sausages, even pickles. Look for sucrose, glucose, fructose, maltose, some syrups, dextrose, and also juice concentrate. Higher on the list equals more sugar. Share your experience in comments. Which products have you found a lot of sugar suddenly? And also try to reduce the sugar consumption for 1 month and share your experience too. So, good luck and goodbye.